I keep forgetting about the microphone.
It's you! Just the person I need.
I know you need me, Samantha. But right now, how did I miss that page? Jeez. Okay, so there's not very many of them left. Okay, so we need to do a main quest, a assignment, and a side quest. Main quest is Poppy Sweeting. I just said goodbye to my family, who are going on a little trip to Seattle, and I am house sitting because I could not get away from my job, which is fine. I get to have the house to myself, and it's great fun that I get to have the house to myself, because then I can cook whatever the fuck I want. If I want almost all vegan foods, I can have it finally. I can get all kinds of trouble on my own terms. I'm also going to see about, since I'm almost... I'm almost certain I can start spending money on clothing now. For galleons on clothing now, which I'm going to be doing. And any astral tables or anything like that I come across, I will grab. So, yeah. But first, we must go and get there. And we're going to the deeper, darker points of the forest. We weren't in immediate danger? Oh, what's up here? Puffskins. Never mind. To be honest, my klutzy behavior would have me eating that wand into my face every so often, and it would be the worst. Like, I would full on eat that wand right in my face. We are almost there, and there's a purple toads. Bingo. I got dumped. That was the least dramatic death I think I've ever seen. I've rewards and uncollected stuff and challenges. Cool. Dark Wizards. Okay. I found if you keep them airborne, they don't have a habit of recuperating their shields. If I had any more magic or any more talents to unlock, I wish I could unlock that better.
Is Highwing alright? Natty told me what the two of you did. Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise. Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it. You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me. It did. I overheard them talking in Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the 3 broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Haunt Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with the poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dogwalk behave that violently.
It seems as though other beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why would they take their cages with them when they left? Pounce. Poor beast. Still smoking. Can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. What are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Minister for Magic himself. What is going on?
Somebody lost. I don't think they deserve loot because
What in Merlin's name? Dragons! dragon fighting ring. This is Hotel Hall.
It makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hudson so much. Likely taking pets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with Wizard Khan. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most guys being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. Have you heard of your family? Is either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? What a choice!
The violence is going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
That was his gravest mistake right there.
Did you hear those goblins? Round on the creatures must be working together.
Poppy, something's going wrong behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite a fight.
What's going on there? What could have taken us like that?
Let's even her, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Can't believe from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for us.
Alright, I have the...
Ready. The elements of surprise will only fire for 2 seconds.
Let's make them count.
Let's put on some better gear. All really bad. Good. Poppy's just absolutely like, this was the coolest shit I've ever pulled off.
This way.
She's still like, this is the coolest thing I've ever done. Yeah, it was great. It's really great. Her face is hilarious every time.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Phew! I've learned that, you know, the best way to do this is, or within the big fighting ones.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
When fighting, just use your parry when you're in hard mode. That's what I was gonna say, sorry. I got distracted with Professor Weasley interrupting. I'm like, well, you gotta learn this spell now. I gotta learn a lot of spells, dear. Oh, there's one of those chests in there. That's worse. Worse gear. Again, these people who did this don't deserve this crap. At least the centaurs are peaceful when you're not evil. I'm fine with the Derry Claw.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
But we're gonna do as many quests and stuff as possible. Like I said, I'm gonna be walking most throughout. Okay. I just used a centaur as a spinning door.
Lumos, reparo. Lumos. Enchanted
there.
candles. Wonder where they're heading.
You should collect the love letter, then use Lumos and walk away.
The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest. Treasure must be nearby. I suppose if it had been forbidden, treasure hunting suits me.
There's a side quest. I figured it had to be done at night. Wasn't sure though. It's been a little bit since I've done it. So. The upside is more NPCs around. That's really great. I truly like that part. Bro.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
What are you up to now?
Getting in trouble? We're gonna finish up this assignment, and then we've done a side quest. The second I run out of story missions or those things, the second I will be content. Like I said, this is gonna be a full completion. Full. I want this completely fill. So. Almost no balloon. I don't want any balloons left. I don't want anything left. I will go after every single thing in this game. It means if we have to stop and do a Merlin trial, we have to stop and do a Merlin trial. If we have to stop and hit an astronomy table, we will stop and hit an astronomy table. That is going to be my choice. But I believe they can be done within the confines of the game. So, Right now we're going to we're in Lower
It's like a
Hogsfield.
place right out of a storybook.
Hogsfield. I think this is the first. No, this is not the first time we went this way. Never mind. I think this is the first time. No, it's not. It'll be the first. Well, when we go up and around, it's gonna be the first time to do that.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
I'll make you wish you were That's just the beginning. You're going to regret that.
Nope. I'm never gonna regret that, dude.
You shouldn't go about
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
There's a Merlin trash.
Assignment's all finished.
I said we would use it everywhere, but oh well. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Hogwarts map. Go to secret rooms. And fast travel to the room of requirement. That way I can dump off the beasts. Then we'll attend beast class for the day. Get so south in Niffler. And everybody can phase through doors but me. I wish I could phase through doors. I want to phase through doors easily. Okay, so we've done a side quest, we've done a main quest, and now we're doing an assignment and we'll be done.
Hello. Uncle Roland sends his best.
Aww. And then, yeah, we'll wrap up this episode. We actually stuck to plan. We actually went through plan. That's the upside. Normally I don't stay to plan.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to
I
learn.
completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, The exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Excellent one. Cast the spell just like that. Assured and in control.
Alright, that's the episode. We made it. Finally. I shall see you all in the next one.